What's up, y'all? It's your boy Vinnie-Dangerous, and I am back with another installment of Dangerous Minds. And I got a special guest for you today, Rocky Mountain's own, the Rap Mogul Tef. Man,
Yes,
what's
sir.
good with you,
Yes,
brother?
sir. What's good? How you doing, bro? What's going on?
Hey, man, I can't complain, man. How about you?
Hey, same old. Another day, another dollar, another grind.
Yo, yeah. And like I had a couple conversations with you before. We got you on the show, and like you are definitely the definition of like a rap mogul, like a person that is just doing it on their own, independent. You may not like it may not be mainstream, but it's like, yo, you have a name, you have like a lot of respect in this industry. So tell me, like, how did everything get started for you? Like kind of the beginning of your journey. How'd you get started with music leading up to where you are now?
I'm one of them early birds. I kind of jumped off the porch kind of early.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got signed my first record deal. I signed at 14.
Wow.
Um, yeah, I had a rap group called Raw Damage, and we was like the biggest, group period like in this area. Where I'm at for a long time.
Hmm.
And after that deal, I kind of had a bad experience from that situation. I experienced something that I worked hard for
Hmm.
being taken from me. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
put the group together. I pretty much was the brains of the group, and
Hmm.
the label took it from me. So I didn't want that to happen again. So,
Ah, okay.
you know what I'm saying? That's where actually records came from. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
dope. Man, it sucks that it happened like that. The shady music industry. Uh, everybody has a horror story with the music industry because it's not built for artists. It's built to capitalize on artists. Uh,
Period.
yeah, like it's from shady deals to taking groups and splitting them up, divide. Kind of like the divide
Hmm.
and conquer strategy.
Yep.
But it's dope that you were able to recognize what was going on, and from that terrible situation, you were able to create your own thing.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
like with RCA, when you decided to go out on your own and create your own label, like what was really like the biggest challenge you would say, like early on, like as you were making the jump from being a signed artist to signing yourself and having your own business and record label?
Mainly at the time, because this is around 98, 99.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so um at the time it was mainly connections, reach. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
really having the ability to really expand and really get out there, like leave Rocky Mountain, leave North Carolina, to meet up with, different people. We didn't have the internet. There wasn't
Hmm.
no IG. We can go, hey, I'm gonna follow somebody and just send a message. That's it. Like, no, you had to actually physically be there. You had to actually go there, meet the person,
Hmm.
or either get the phone call or so at that particular time, that's what it was. It's like money wasn't pretty much an issue because I've always been a hustler. So money was pretty cool. We could do what we want to do money wise. It was just that we didn't know what to do. The
Okay.
actual, okay, do this, the actual
Hmm.
steps. So we just we winged it, and a lot of that um I contributed to from the fans, just like people that we had, at the time supporting us was the streets. So I
Hmm.
took the street approach. I didn't format. Like I was like, okay, the streets made us. I'm gonna keep it in the streets. So
Yeah.
and that's what I did. So and we got the label going, and we dropped the single, and it took off, and the rest is history.
Yo, what was that single? What was the name of that one?
The first one, matter of fact, I can show you the actual proof. I like to bring receipts.
Oh, word. Okay.
Uh,
Yo, this is how I need,
Very few
you
people have
legit.
seen this.
Oh,
Very few
dope.
people have seen this. 1999. Right here. Still got in the plastic. Still got in the plastic, yo. Like I haven't even
dope.
got the plastic. I kept a couple of these. You know what I'm saying? So like this was a joy Ground Zero record. CIA was my first artist, my release off the label. At the time it was Ground Zero. But I ended up changing the name from Ground Zero to RCR. So because I got sued, so we had to change the name. So that's where Rock City, RCR came from. Right after that. But that was the first project that I actually dropped. And from there we just, took off from there. 500, 600,000 copies later, independent.
Yo, that's amazing, man. So, especially because like the biggest challenge a lot of people face, especially, just even if you're trying to be just an artist on your own, like an independent artist, and trying to make those connections, especially coming from North Carolina at that time period. It's hard now, but it's
hard now,
especially
but
hard
way harder
back then.
Yeah, way harder. Yes.
So you were able to do that and 500,000 copies on your own independent, like on the first record, first artist. That's dope, man. So,
yeah.
So I was gonna ask you.
So that kind of gave me the motivation. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
No, I would say it just gave me the motivation to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, I don't need a major label. Why do I need a major label when I'm already eating? Like
exactly. Because at that point you're feeding them. What you could just be feeding them
at that point. Yeah.
Yo, dope, man. So I was gonna ask you. So as far as because I listened to a few of your tracks right before we got started. The stuff on your SoundCloud. I'll make sure that I keep the links to your website and your directly to your music, also in the bio of this video. But I was gonna ask you, so what I could tell you had like just from your lyrics and stuff, is lyrical, but it does have the southern feel to it.
Yeah.
So what would you say would be like your biggest influences that contributed to inspiring you to want to take the mic?
It's a few artists. It's a combination of a few artists. It's not just one person. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
LL Cool J is one.
Oh, word.
Yeah, Kara is one. Rakim is one. From the South, Scarface.
Face, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tupac. Let's see. Lyrically, like the lyrical guys in the South. I'm probably leaving out a couple more people, but just off top, like it's those guys who really inspired me to, I could do this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then there's other guys who inspired me even more than just the lyrical side, was the business side of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I gotta go to shout out to Jay Prince, Master P, and of course Uncle Luke. You know what I'm saying? On the business side. And of course, one more guy that never gets talked about. He was a major influence on me, and Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Oh, okay. Like Sir on the business end?
Yes, on the business end, because people didn't realize all that stuff back there he did was independent.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of things that people miss. They only think of him as the.
They never give Sir Mix-a-Lot his credit. He was the first guy that I seen with a white vinyl, white. Like he did stuff back then that people never gave him credit for. And I'm like, okay, if you don't give Master P credit, if you're gonna give Jay Prince credit, you got to give this guy credit because he did the same thing, just coming out of Seattle.
Right. Yo, and that's whack too. Thinking about it now, he was really one of the first independent guys to really do it big like that. And for him, to only be recognized as, he's just the Baby Got Back one-hit wonder is what a lot of people look at him like. But really, to be able to have a single that big and be able to, he's basically eating off of that one big record. He could eat off that alone.
That single can make me up. And look, just like he said, it's not my words. He said it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, he made $100 million off that record.
That's insane.
He said that. He said that. I didn't say that. I mean, the interview
Mm-hmm.
is online. You can see it online. But he
Yeah.
said he made $100 million off of that one song.
Yo, so yeah, like, yeah,
See,
I'm
if he was
glad.
signed to a
That's
major
dope that you
label,
gave him props because you don't hear a lot of people talking positively about Sir Mix-a-Lot, but he really did a lot on the business end, especially
yeah,
like
yeah,
for hip hop.
yes, man. Like he basically proved that we could sell,
Mm,
which opened up other doors for the West Coast artists to make the labels want to come at the other West Coast artists to give them deals
right.
because they watch Sir Mix-a-Lot do it. But he had enough sense, and the reason why you don't hear about him because they don't want to project that image of guys like us.
Mm,
Because if they project that image of guys who can totally do it independent and make all the money, then why would I sign with you?
yeah. Like I always say that about ageism in hip hop too. Because I feel like the reason why they try to get them so young is not because like people don't want to hear older rappers or they don't want to
No,
hear,
that
older generations because they could take advantage of like a
they
guy that's been
green.
around, yeah, like they green, they wet behind the ears. It's kind of like, oh,
Yeah,
well, dude, straight
yeah,
out of high school, if I just flash a bunch of money in front of them and tell them to sign this slave contract, they'll go for it. But somebody that's a
yeah,
little older and
yeah.
wiser,
Because
has some
yeah.
experience, they're not gonna go for that.
No, they're not. They're not. They're not. And I'm a living proof of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I was
Mhm.
somebody else, I would have been on.
Yeah.
I would have been on a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But what it is, it's about control.
Yeah.
Um, I had a situation one time. It was this chick, and she liked me back. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't like her.
Hmm.
But she was well connected though. So she got me a situation with I want to say the label, but I don't know. Let's say it's one of the big five labels. Okay.
Ah, okay.
And at the time, I was really in the streets.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna cap, act like I was you know what I'm saying? Like I was really in the streets. So it's like my street image had caught up with me to the business to the point where a lot of people were scared to do business with me.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And the one thing that came out of that situation, to make a long story short, was that they said to me that I'm not controllable.
Mm. Just flat out, they just was ready to admit,
Straight
like,
up,
oh
like,
yeah, we can't control you, so that's why we're not rocking with
yeah, yeah, oh yeah, but because they knew, like they knew, like this dude is going to be the one to go out there. Now and I'm thinking at the time, you should be happy
you. Mm.
to have an artist like me. You don't have to babysit
Hmm.
me. You don't have to do like I'm gonna bring a video back to you. I'm gonna turn in the album to you, like here. Like I'm gonna shoot the video. I'm
Hmm.
gonna pay for my commercials. Like you should be happy to have an artist like me. But what it was is I realized again it was about control. They would rather have control than for you to be that artist.
Yeah.
They want a robot. They want a robot. They want somebody they can control. They don't want an artist that thinks for himself. You
Yeah.
got a lot of talented rappers out here, but when it comes to the business side, they ain't got no business about themselves. And then next thing you know, they on VH1 behind the music. What happened to that dude?
Hmm.
And
Yo,
then you
it's
want
so many
sympathy from
cats.
the public. Then you want sympathy from the public. Like, oh,
Hmm.
feel sorry for me because I lost all my money being stupid. No, 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 I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. I'm from the hood, block cheese and powder milk, man. Listen,
Hmm.
I don't feel no sympathy for you at all.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks when they get them young kids because I watched something recently. I forgot what the group
Yeah, of
was, but
course, yeah.
they were like 14, 15 getting signed. They had bad parents, they had bad
See,
representation, they got taken advantage by the label. I
like
feel bad for those people because it's like they ain't even experienced life enough to even have a chance to know what to do in those
I
situations.
was one of those kids. I was one of those kids.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you were signed with
Yeah.
early. Yeah.
So like legally, they wasn't. So legally, like I remember. I'm gonna tell you when it's real. When your mama got to sign the contract too.
Hmm.
You signed the contract, and your mama got to sign the contract to give them power of attorney. So, like, yes, when you're that young, you don't know. I got taken advantage of. You do not
Hmm.
know when you're that young. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what they want. Because that's, usually those years are your golden years where they could take full advantage of you, make all the money off of you. And then by the time you turn 21, it's like, okay, we're finished with you. We got you.
Shady industry,
Yeah,
man. That's why we need guys like
in the
you.
industry is not bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm here, because I feel like that somebody got to keep it real with the people. Like, okay, enough for the hype, enough for the propaganda, enough for the BS. Like, stop having these people think this and it's really this.
Yeah.
So somebody got to show them. Somebody got to show them. And I'm not just saying I'm the end all be all, but I'm gonna be one of those guys to show the people the real, to show artists the real steps. Like, you don't need them. If you're gonna do that, you might, okay, you got good credit. If you got enough credit to go buy you a car, to go buy you a house, you got enough credit to go get you some money and start your label.
Yeah. Because we really get down to it. I mean, it's hard work, but it's like, to take those steps, it's just going to be a sacrifice and discipline. A lot of people don't. And then there's also the fact that a lot of people don't know too. It's like they've been taught, like, oh, I gotta go to a label, or I gotta go sign my life away because it's too hard, or I don't have the money already to go ahead and sign. I mean, it's just a lot of misinformation. It's not like that, but there's a lot of people that think that.
It's out there. Look, put it this way. Give me the internet where we at right now. Let me go back 15 years. Just give me what we got now, and then we go back 15 years.
Right.
There's no excuse, bro. Like Google tell you everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, YouTube, it's right there, bro. Like, so honestly, yeah, you could say, oh, they don't know. Yes, they do, because a lot of artists do know. Look at Rich the Kid. He a young CEO. Look at. Come on, it's a lot of young bosses out here. So you can't say that they don't know. They know. It's just a lot of them choose fame over the bag.
That's a better. That's probably a better way to look at it. Yeah.
They dangle that bag. They dangle that bag over. Hey, here you go. Hey, you want that bag? Hey, come over here and sign with me, bro. Look, man, you when technically they could have went to an OG in the hood, or got some investors together, about 4 or 5 people, got a 700 credit score. They could have went and got some money, paid the right people to do it, and make sure, bro, because you got the budget, then you own everything.
Yeah.
Versus you having to make 9%. The average artist has a 9% contract. You know what that is?
They only get 9% of like what they make, right? Of basically whatever comes in.
9%.
Especially nowadays, the music really isn't making as much money. So
and it's not.
It's just the music, especially during COVID and stuff. Like, that was basically what all they had to rely on was that, and like merch sales. You couldn't do shows.
You couldn't do shows, and that's what but thanks to COVID, a lot of millionaires was created in COVID too as well. A lot of people saw the light versus the dark. Like me, I shot a movie during COVID. Savage Genesis out now, all streaming platforms, Tubi, Amazon Prime. You know what I'm saying? Xfinity is out right now, so y'all can see. But it's all Savage Genesis. I shot that during the COVID.
Yo, word. And I've been hearing about people doing that. I thought everything would have stopped. Like, as far as, because with like acting, you have to be in the same
state. Real hustlers don't stop, bro. Look, I mean, people can make excuses all they want. Look, the flu ain't killed nobody. Okay, the chances of us catching this, it's like, okay, you don't have the flu before. All right, okay. Two of my actors caught it. We had to push the movie back 2 months.
Yeah.
Just so they could get healthy. And you know what I'm saying, and come and shoot the movie. So it's ways around it. See, we didn't know, but at the time we didn't really know what we know now, like education wise about it. You know what I'm saying? But we of course we still masked up, everybody masked up, and did what they supposed to do on that front. But I mean, we still took a chance. You got to go out there, and take a chance sometime, and which turned into excuse me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, my power went out. You know what I'm saying? It turned into a good opportunity for me because it gave me another career. It was something that I always been wanting to do anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Movies was always, I want always, any video you ever seen by me, I directed it.
Oh, like your music videos, everything?
Any video you seen in mine.
Oh,
Any
that's
video you
dope.
seen in mine, I directed. The guy, any guy who just shot the camera, he might have just held the camera. I'm telling him what to do. Like, look, shoot from this angle, we're doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Dope, dope.
So I was always that, that guy. Hey, I'm gonna take it a little serious. Let me elevate. Let me get some better equipment. Let me get this. Let me get, and mainly got my own equipment versus used equipment. See, I invested in myself. I took time to stop and say, you know what? Let me buy all my. So I went and got the best of everything. I said, now I don't have to worry about the guy BSing me on my videos or this guy acting funny, act like he don't want to shoot my videos. Guess what? I don't care no way because I can shoot my own videos. Real talk. So then now they say, oh, well, he feel he doesn't need nobody. No, I need good people.
Yeah.
I need good people.
That's the difference. A lot of people don't realize that.
I need people who want to work and yeah, good people. That's it. I just need good people, man, and serious people who gonna take me serious. Because I'm trying to do big things. So I'm not trying to, waste nobody's time. I don't want nobody wasting my time.
But yeah, so tell me about the acting. So I know because you mentioned the movie that you shot during COVID. So when did you start acting?
I've been acting pretty much, I feel from day one. Like you can go back to my video, Beat Them Down. I shot that at 2007 and we acting in the beginning of the video before it comes on.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? My first experience on a major level was the movie House, the House of Roscoe Chicken and Waffles.
Oh,
with AJ
yeah.
Johnson and Glenn Plummer. Yeah, I scored that movie.
Oh,
so
dope.
I did the sound and stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna name the credits and everything. You know what I'm saying? So that was in 2004. So I did that, and that's what kind of sparked my interest into really want to pursue more and more about it.
Oh, word, that's dope, man. Yeah, like because it's you don't really think about it, but I guess it makes sense that rappers can transition into acting because we have to do that anyway for the videos and stuff to really get the story across, to make the visuals believable. It's like, well, shoot, you could carry that on to a long form like a television series or a movie or something like that, and
That's right.
It's like a lot of people don't really make the connection until like later down the career. But it's like, really, you've been practicing, you've been getting sharpening your tools already
doing
it
videos.
With the
Yeah, doing videos. So it's like you already an actor. You just now just need to take it serious and say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna really take it serious now. Like, okay, any video you see on TV right now, they doing a little acting in the video in the beginning or in the middle somewhere. They doing acting, so it's really not hard for an entertainer or artist to do it.
Oh no, I know you got some other projects coming up too. So I know you have a TV show and a movie coming out at the beginning of the year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The name of the TV show is called Behind the Empire.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, which is RCR Empire. You know what I'm saying, which is me on a daily basis. Kind of like Love and Hip Hop, but not so drama. I'm talking about like real, like behind the scenes, educating people on what, like on the grind of the business, behind the empire, like what it really takes to really do what we do. Like I'm not going to show you the good stuff with the fancy cars and the nice Airbnbs and all that. Nah. Nah.
Oh, dope.
It's gonna be firsthand look so artists can. So it's like a TV show / educational platform in a sense.
That's
Um,
dope. That's that dope. Like, so basically, it feels like you're making the show the only good parts of most reality TV, where it's
that's
like
right.
this
That's
is
right.
the when we actually get to know what these people go through and like how the business is run and things like that without all the drama and the BS
Absolutely.
on top of it. Uh,
Absolutely.
and what about the movie? I know it's called Realityville. Tell me about that.
Yes, sir. Realityville. It's starring my artist Royal Prince Unique. He starred in
Okay.
my he starred in my last movie, Savage Genesis. He played J Rock in Savage
Ah,
Genesis. So
okay.
it's me and him this time, and it's a good movie. Again, I like to stick with movies that have a message, a theme, not just a
Hmm.
shoot a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
the first one was an anti-bully movie.
Oh, dope. Okay.
Like this one is more of a this one is going to touch a lot of people because of how friends, how friends get to a point in life. You
Hmm.
grew up with somebody, I'm pretty sure you had a homeboy that y'all was super tight
Yeah.
when y'all was coming up, and then y'all got to a point where about to branch off. You started to go
Hmm.
your way, he going his way. You know what I'm saying? You're not into the same things that he was into anymore. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
that's pretty much the situation, but it turns you from that into something real serious because something they did when the comes back to haunt you.
Oh, wow.
And so they got to figure that way out of that. Yeah, so it's gonna be a real good movie. A lot of suspense, a lot of drama, but at the same time, it's going to be, you know, educational too. At the same time,
So I was about to ask you, would you
so
consider like a drama, like as far as the genre, be like a drama thriller
yeah, a
type of
drama
thing?
suspense.
Okay.
Yeah, drama thriller. Yeah,
Okay,
it's gonna be
dope.
like that. So
I know those come out at the
expect
top of
that
the
out.
year.
Yeah,
What
top of the year.
like what platforms can the people check it out?
It should be on, Tubi.
Hmm.
Hopefully, maybe Netflix this time. We didn't make Netflix this time because of technical difficulties, but hopefully,
Okay.
what I'm saying, hopefully it'll be on Netflix this time. And basically all the other platforms that we're on now, but also um, I'm in conjunction with some people now that we're developing our own platform. It's gonna be called Real Demand TV, and
Yeah.
we're gonna be launching that. The beta launches in a month, 2 months from now. So by the
Oh, dope.
so by the top of the year, we have all the kinks worked out, and we're gonna launch that out too. So that's gonna be a platform like Tubi, like Netflix.
Hmm.
Download it. Apple platform or either Android platform, and or smart TV, whatever. And you just download it, you click and you watch it. You know what I'm saying? We have 24 hours a day programming, different channels, different, what I'm saying? It's showing different things that people are asking for, but you can't turn on TV normally and get it without all the politics.
Yeah.
So, what I'm saying? So we're gonna release probably on that platform first. To definitely build up, but we have a lot of other content that we're shooting for that platform as well. So definitely be on the lookout for Real Demand TV.
Yo, I'm gonna definitely support. Like I always, because they control the narrative and all this other stuff. That's why it's so hard for like real positive content and things like that
Yes,
to be
yes,
able to be broadcast, especially when it comes to the images of us and our people and things
exactly.
like that.
We need
So,
something that speaks to us.
exactly. So I'll definitely be supporting the platform and everything you got coming up in the future, man. Yo,
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
and once again, thank you so much for being on the show. Somebody like you is definitely somebody we like that needs to be heard more because with the different things that you got going on at just your journey from the beginning to now, it's like very inspirational, showing people that it's not just you don't have to go this one way where all these guys getting hemmed up. Like you could be your own boss, you could be the person that controls the narrative and make
Exactly.
sure that people are make sure your people are treated well and
Yes,
ain't got to deal with the BS and the politics and things like that.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely want to give a shout out to Push Foundation, Push Nonprofit. We
Oh,
just did
yes.
we just did a book bag drive, back school drive. Actually it was Friday. We just did that. We gave away 200 book bags. Gave away some money to some families. We gave away some school supplies, sanitizer, all types of. We got everybody right. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
dope,
And,
man.
yeah, push stands for pursuing until something happens. You know what
Soon
I'm
until
saying?
something happens. That's dope. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the stuff that we're doing on the regular. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
want to, that's why I wanted to make sure I get that out, because a lot of rappers get misjudged as like we're careless people. We don't care. We're selfish. And that's not it, because this is the stuff that I'm doing on the regular that people don't see. It's just now I decide to show it to people. Because I
Yeah.
never wanted to be that type of person. Oh, look at me, I did this for somebody, I did it. I never wanted that to be misconstrued. So that's why
Yeah.
a lot of stuff that I do for the community, I don't really take credit for it. I just do it and I fall back, because what's most important? What's
No, they're helping the
needed?
people.
That's it. So I'm not there for all the extra. But
Mm-hmm.
now it's more organized. Me and my brother, we definitely actually my brother's not a prophet, but I'm involved with it. But and we're just pushing it, and we're pushing it. That's why it's called push. And we're pushing that narrative that we can come back and rehabilitate ourselves and be different. Nobody is the same person they was 20 years ago, or even 10 years ago.
Facts.
Give people a chance to grow. Give people a chance to correct their mistakes and grow. You know what I'm saying? Before we cast them off, in this cancel culture that we in.
Yo, definitely, man. And that's great. So so you said that it was your brother's foundation. When was it founded?
Yeah. Actually, it was founded when he came home. His story is we're gonna be sharing that very soon. But his story, he went to prison.
Mm-hmm.
Smart kid, but of course, he made mistakes like everybody else. I made mistakes, right? And he went to prison. And when he came home from prison, he told me, he said, "Brother, like I wanna do something that's going." He actually told me about it before he went to prison, but it really, when he came home, he was like, "Listen, this is what I want to do. I want to help prisoners coming home from prison transition back into the real world." You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also help give back to the community, and not just sit around and complain and talk about, oh, this is bad, but then nobody's stepping foot out there, on the
To do
streets, on the
anything
blocks,
about it.
to do anything about it. So we said, okay, I said, look, okay, let's get together. We're gonna make it happen. And we got it together. It made it happen. Our first event was a success. We got a turkey drive coming up in November. We're gonna keep pushing it, until the message get out, until, and try to help one person at a time. That's our goal, one person at a time. We're gonna touch this person next and the next,
Yo, that is beautiful, man. Well, yo, make sure y'all support the Push Foundation. Make sure you support Tef, RCR, and everything that this man got going on. I'm definitely gonna keep the links to everything in the bio for this video once we push it out.
Yes,
But
sir.
man, yo, and where can the people find you? Just on social media and online and things like that.
You're pretty much on all platforms at I Am Tef. Also got my website, www.iamtef.com. On the movie side, we have Power Company ENT.com. You know what I'm saying? Where you can check out our movies, what's coming up, all the stuff we got in the works. And also, anybody want to book me, book us for a show or feature, or even get a video done. That's 1-877-473-9775. That's 1-877-473-9775. So that's easy for y'all, toll free. Reach out to us, and if we'll definitely get back to y'all ASAP.
Yo, word. And I'll make sure I put the links to everything in the bio, like I said before. But hey, brother, I appreciate you taking this time out to speak with us once again. But until next time, it's your boy Vinnie-Dangerous. It's been Dangerous Minds. Much love.
I ever let these niggas think they competition. First they gon' step up, now they running, crying, playing victim. They made me get apocalyptic to be taken serious. So how many rappers I gotta kill to get my recognition? This time I'm coming vicious. No more Mr. Nice Guy, I'm coming with a vengeance. Cause I feel like you need to turn your back on me while I was grieving.